Honest Beats.
Ladies and gentlemen, Honest Beats here. One of the main goals of this channel is to track my personal progress in beat making. I started making beats a year and a half ago when I was 36 years old. I had no prior experience, knowledge or background. I had nothing. But there is one thing that I have never done during this year and a half, and this is basically using drum breaks. I always use one-shot drums and never drum breaks. And in this video, I'm going to change this thing. This is the first time I'm actually using a drum break in my beat. But enough talking, let's make some music. So usually I start my beats from the sample pattern, but since here I'm going to work with a drum break, then I will basically start the beat from the drum break, and that's the one I'm using here. That's how I basically chopped it. Now I'm going to layer down the drums. I will change the break a little bit to add some variation to it. The BPM of the project is 94, so let's record it. Okay, so I would also like to add an additional kick drum, and that will make the kick itself sound fatter and punchier. And also I will add a mother ducker input to this kick drum, and I will use it for sidechain compression on the bass. Basically, I want to compress the bass every time the kick hits in order to leave some room for the kick. So this is the kick drum I'm going to add. Let's try doing that. Let's make it lower, and let's get a mother ducker already. Okay, great. I love how it sounds. Now let's add some compression to the drums. That's without. That's with the compression, and I will also add MPC 60 vintage effect. That's how the drums sound. The sample I'm using in this beat is a song by Polish, German and Soviet singer Anna Herman. She was very popular in Soviet Union in 1970s. And that's the song of her called Rayskie, Pticy. Here it is.
Rajskie ptaki chodzą po ziemi niechętnie, bo stworzyła je natura zbyt piękne, a nie dała im pazurów ni dzioba.
Now let's see how I chop this sample. First of all, I pitched it down 2 semitones. I definitely left this piano in the beginning, and the rest of the song I chopped the following way.
Rajskie ptaki chodzą po ziemi niechętnie, bo stworzyła je natura zbyt piękne.
Okay, now let's add some effects to the sample. I use EQ in order to get rid of the low ends to keep some space for the bass and kick drum. I also increased a little bit the high mid and high frequency range. I use a reverb, which is air spring reverb in more fatness preset. And of course, I use air compressor, and that's how the sample sounds now.
Rajskie ptaki chodzą po ziemi niechętnie.
So now let's layer down a sample pattern. Okay, let's copy the sequence to add another variation to the beat. Let's remove, you know what, I actually want to keep the end of the sample, that piano there, but the beginning I will remove, and I will work on a different pattern. Now let's look for the second pattern. I like that one. I like it, let's record. Yeah, I really love it. Now let's add some bass. This is the bass that I'm going to use. Now let's find the key of the sample. Let's go to Program Edit. The key is F major. Let's go to bass. Choose an F major scale. Let's find the bass. Okay, so that's more or less what we did today. I will add the bass line for the second variation of the pattern and check out the full beat with some of my cuts. See you.
Rajskie ptaki chodzą po ziemi niechętnie.